still comes out of the pile with the puck. Now he gets it back right in front for Moran, but it bounced off his stick and into the corner. Alonso down low, works against his man. Childers in there, pokes away at it, but now Alonso's got it. He's got it back to Shaw. Shaw with the wrister, hit a foot, hit a stick, bounced right over Childers' stick, or he had a wide open net. Good pressure here now by the Thunderbirds as they battle away at on the far boards. Alonso kicks it through to Childers, goes over Childers' stick, and he chases it down in the other corner. He bumps his man, knocks him down, and Portland grabs the puck, and they'll try to turn it up the same way. McGarriger waiting for that. If that puck comes out, McGarriger's got it, and he does have it. He leaks through, he sidesteps one man, twists around another, makes a quick pass to Alonso. That goes over, wide open net, and Mueller couldn't put a stick on it there. Unbelievable job by McGarriger. He got knocked down, twisted around, bent backwards, pretzeled up, stood up, took two stick handles, made a great pass back to Alonso, who shot it at the net. The puck laid in front of the net for maybe half a second. Mueller had a chance to poke at it, but was just waiting maybe 6 inches too far outside the far post. Real good job there by the T-Birds. They had the Winterhawks hemmed in like nobody's business. Now we go with Ohala, Nash, and Laux on this power play. Weak clearing attempt there, but finally chopped out by the Winterhawks. Schleusner gathers it up and goes cross ice to Ohala. That's intercepted by Portland, and now the boys got a battle on the near boards. Nash grabs that one. He can't get it across to Laux, and it rolls back to Schleusner. Moran has that. He slides it over to the near side for Schleusner. Schleusner weaves his way through slowly to the neutral zone. Nash gains the line and then chips it down low into the corner for Ohala. Ohala up to Nash on the half wall. Schleusner leans towards the middle and gets it back to Nash. Nash will have a little snap there, hit the goaltender's paddle and went off the Portland leg and was slammed out by the Portland defender. Now Schleusner comes across the blue line. He fakes back and turns around and leaves everybody in his wake. Then tries to go far post. Now Nash fires one that's 9 inches wide and 15 inches too high. Gathered up there by Schleusner. Moran pokes it away, and Portland's got it outside their line. They gain the red line and fire it back in behind the net. Takes a crazy bounce there. Vlaha's got to dive back into his net. Schleusner held the puck, and they got two Winterhawks trapped in the zone now. Puck moves up. Nash tries to stick handle around his guy, thinks better of it, and gets it back to Schleusner. Schleusner inside the T-Bird line. He looks for Enzo. One of those patented 9-inch high passes, been chopped into close corner. McGarriger tries to pass it out front. The Portland defender fell down. Now Alonso's in there. We got Klink picks it up, gets it back to the point. Mueller over to Warren. Warren with a one-timer. That hit the Portland defender right in the chest. Now they rip it up the boards. Warren stops it there, gains his balance and chops it into the zone, and McGarriger's going to go back to work. He's tripped up over there. 5 seconds to go in this T-Bird penalty. T-Bird power play, and it's back to Mueller at the line. Mueller backhands one over to McGarriger. Power play's over, and number 8 back out on the ice. He makes a weak backhand pass straight to Mueller, and Mueller gets it up to Alonso. Alonso can't get the puck deep. Now Klink comes over, bangs his man. He can't get the puck deep either. Puck at the T-Bird line. Mueller backhands it to Warren. Warren flips one over to Alonso. Chipped out to Ohala, who gains the line. Little 3-on-2 here. Ohala cuts in. Klink cuts in. He had a little shot there, but he couldn't get it in the net. Mueller backhands one from the line up. Then Ohala keeps it in at the line. They got Portland hemmed in here a bit. They can't get a change. Portland flips one high. Worm's got to be careful with that. He's got a man in behind him. Now he backhands it up to Laux. Laux gives him the fake. Gains the line. We're only about 5 feet inside the line here. Mueller takes a bump. He kicks it 3-4 times, and then finally Portland gets it out. Nash says, I'll bring it right back in. Thank you very much. Nash takes a bump, and then Ohala's got to pick the puck up. T-Birds get it on the blue line, go side to side, now back over to the far side. Laux has got that puck, and it's in behind the net. Ohala tries to shovel it over to Laux. Laux standing there waiting, Warm yelling for the puck. Mueller goes cross ice to Nash. It bounced off the boards out of his reach. Now Mueller holds it in again and bounces out the middle. Warm standing there waiting at the far blue line. He slides one up to Laux. Laux gains the blue line. Warm steps up and quick wrister right into the glove of the Portland goaltender. Best shift of the game there now by far by the T-Birds. as they have controlled the blue line, and Portland's defense, if they can get on them, as I said earlier, they have not got a lot back there to help get that puck out. Nobody really wants to take control of that thing in their own zone. Here comes George Moran to take the draw with Alonso and Childers out there. George ties up his man, and Alonso leans in and pokes it back to the point. Oh, that's an awful call. That was unbelievably poor. That puck was right on the line. T-Birds had a good shot at the net there. Linesman quite excited by his call. There's a big smile on his face as they all clap one another on the back, and we'll have a face-off outside the line. Moran loses that one, and Portland controls it in their own zone. Once again, flubbed by the Portland defender and picked off by Moran, pushed in, but they gain control, and they'll drag it around and try to twist it around. There's a high backhand pass there. Linesman says it touched a man, and Yamamoto goes in. He takes a bump, and the Portland player picks it up down low. Moran shoves him down. Now Alonso holds it, controls the puck, and puts it into a safe area for Anderson. Anderson up to Childers, up about waist high, tough puck to take there. Now it's finally slid out by Moran and fired right back in by Portland. Anderson looks around. He's got the puck in the close corner. He gets it up to Alonso, chips it out to Moran, but intercepted. And a free path to the net was the Portland captain. And he tried to go right between the body and arm of Vlaha, who snapped that thing shut and denied the Portland captain a goal on that play. Out comes McGarriger. He spins his stick. He wins the draw back. Now Mueller makes a strong rip around the boards, and Klink's waiting there for it. He bangs it out to center ice. Good pressure on the Portland defense here. And they bang it off the boards. It slides in, won't go for icing. Now Portland works away, and Shaw pulls it out of the zone. He takes a big bump there. He gets turned around. That's going to go for icing, as this emphatic linesman crew wants to make sure that everybody knows they're here today. They're doing a good job. A couple big fellas. Anybody wants to get in a fight, they're going to get tossed around by these two. Offensive zone face-off to the left of the Portland goaltender. McGarriger in. He's got Geddes there. Geddes ties his man up and controls the puck down to McGarriger in the corner. McGarriger eludes a couple hits, and the Portland defender fires it up high around the glass, but it bounces over Mueller's stick at the line. He goes across to Shaw, bangs it up to Geddes, and Geddes chips it into the zone. McGarriger follows him in behind the net. And it comes exactly the same way out. This time it bounces over Mueller's stick, goes back into the zone. Shaw came across, backhanded it upwards, and that was right into the Seattle bench. And that'll get blown down in a face-off in the Seattle zone here. 6 minutes, 14 seconds to go. 1-0 T-Bird lead here at the championship game of the Richmond International Midget Hockey Tournament. That puck goes down. O'Hala ties his man up, and everybody tries to have a poke at it. Quick shot off the draw by Portland, saved by Vlaha, and then Warren digs it out and pushes it up to Nash. Nash can't get it out. Warren intercepts their pass. Now it's over to O'Hala. He tipped it over to Laux, and Laux goes to work in the close corner. He bumps his man, tries to control him there. Nash waits for that thing to pop out of the feet. As the Portland defender kicks it up, and Laux relieves him of the puck. Portland picks it up the boards. Warren has it, pushes it to Nash. Nash goes 5-hole through the defender, but hit the Portland goalie straight in the belly button. We'll have an offensive zone face-off here with 45 to go in the first period. Shots 12-8 in favor of the T-Birds. An early flurry by the Winterhawks that Vlaha withstood, and now the T-Birds have started to impart their way on these Winterhawks. Long game here today. It'll be three 20-minute periods, flood in between each. National anthems, cousins, uncles, nieces, and nephews all in attendance as the T-Birds work it out of their own zone. Warm digs it behind the net over to Schleusner. Schleusner up to Laux, a little too far in front of him. Now Schleusner says, you drain it out your side, Warm. Warm has a look. He uses the net to shield himself, and now he gets it up to Nash. Nash slaps one across to Laux, who takes it on the backhand. Tries to poke it there. He gets it in the middle for O'Hala. O'Hala gains the line, looks for a buddy, nobody home. He just fires it at the net, and Portland picks it up and will pull it out over their blue line. They gain the red line, but Laux, man, oh man, he is all over the place. He lifted the stick of the defender and stole the puck at the red line, and now Alonso A wild pass in front of the net, can't keep it in. Warham pushed that one back in the zone, but it was offside. Laux goes for a change. Warham bangs it off the boards at the blue line, out to Alonso, and they gain the red. Now Portland steals that. Warham twists around, gets it over to Schleusner. Schleusner holds it, gets it across to Alonso. He's over the red line. He sidesteps his man and gains a blue. Tries to dump it in the middle. It hit a stick and goes behind the net where Moran bumps his man. Now he's got it on the backhand. Moran spins around. Gets it to Childers. Childers has his stick lifted, and it squirts out to the line to Yamamoto. He dumps it in the far side. And now Portland tries to bring it around the net. Moran has that one. He tries to pass it back to the point and hit the referee in the foot. Moran might have said something to him on the way by. He's exhausted and needs a change. Portland comes in. They go in 3-on-3. They try to bring it across the ringette line here at the top of the circles, when it's given up and Moran pushes it out. And then Portland dumps it all the way back in. Yamamoto's got it there. He gives it up to the Portland player. Blaha had to poke check that one away. Now Anderson battles two guys behind the net. Now it's pushed over to the side. And a shot right down Broadway, and Blaha blockered that one into the corner. T-Birds having a hard time getting control of this puck and getting it out. Finally, Alonso gets a hold of it, and he bangs it off the Portland defender and bounces it out to the center line. Portland turns it right back around and in. Anderson and Yamamoto's made his way off. Shaw out there now. Shaw has got some energy, and he bumps his guy. Then he bumps another guy. He kicks it with his foot and holds it in behind the net. Moran elbows his man in the head and relieves him of the puck. Now Shaw tries to go glassing out, and Klink finally picks it off and grabs it with his hand. Portland turns around and fires it right back in. Shaw, the only guy there, as all the T-Birds go to change. Shaw goes up the boards, nobody there for the T-Birds. Now Klink's gonna have to do it again. Klink would be wise just to ice this puck, but he pushes it out to the far blue line. Out comes Mueller. Geddes is with McGarriger and Klink now as Klink battles his man at the blue line. Geddes intercepts the puck at the red line and dumps it in. Goes off the boards. The goalie poked it away from his own defenseman, and Klink picks the puck up there and will battle away with Geddes. 2-on-3. Out come the Winterhawks. Winterhawks backhand one up to center. Goes off a skate. Shaw holds that. Patient with that one. Flipped it up to Geddes and out. Now Portland pushes it back in, and Geddes with that long hair flying around. He twists it around and gets it there. Portland picks it up again and puts it in behind the net. That's backhanded across by Mueller. Shaw has to contain his man. Now McGarriger finally flips a puck up and over the glass. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first period. 1-0 T-Birds. All right, O'Hala now out there with Nash. Laux, Warham, Schleusner. The obligatory linesman must push someone back every 5 minutes of the game. Just happened there if you're following along at home. Nash battles away on the boards with O'Hala. O'Hala tries to fork that through, but he can't get it by. Now Portland controls it on the boards. It comes out to the defender, tries to slide to the middle, and he finally has to dump it into the far corner. Warham gathers that up on the backhand, takes a bump, gives it a shove. Defenseman comes in, tries to hit him. Now he's caught way behind, and O'Hala's off to the races. There he comes into the right side. He just shot it over top of the net. The Portland defender made a run at Warham in the corner, left his man. O'Hala got a breakaway out of it. That'll be a teaching moment back at the Portland bench, I'm sure. 19 controls it in behind the Portland net. Now he fires it up. That one is not gonna go for icing. Said it touched either Warham or the guy he was defending at the red line. Now Portland comes around. They try to bring it up from behind the net. Warham bumps his guy, who's in a bit of discomfort there. Now he cross-checks Warham in the ribs. Warham will take the puck, and he skates it out of the zone. He gets it across to Nash. He's gonna come up in the play with Laux. Nash is there. Warham now caught in behind. As Moran backs up, Portland dumps it in, and all of them will go for a change. 53 seconds to go here in the first period. Puck comes up the boards. Nash can't control that high flipping puck. Now goes the other side, and Laux pushes that one up. Not out. Schleusner looks for his man over there. He's got Anderson. He backhands it out. And then Anderson wisely off the glass and out and into the Portland zone. 35 seconds remain here in the first period as the puck goes up the center. And now is picked off by Alonso and waved off for icing as Childers goes to work. and Moran goes to the other side. He takes the puck away from the defender, he turns around, brings it between his feet, 20 seconds to go in the period. Childers has to vacate the zone as the T-Birds were offside. Now Portland tries to go long pass with that one. Anderson intercepted it, then contained his man at the blue line. Now they try to fire it all the way around. Blaha will come out of the net. 2 seconds to go here. Yamamoto wisely holds it there. Takes a shot from behind, but it's a good play all around there. Good period there for the T-Birds. 1-0 at the end of the first. Shots 13-9. Portland, I thought, had a good push right at the start of the period. Then the T-Birds took over for a good 10-12 minute stretch there where the T-Birds defense couldn't quite vacate the zone. And we're going to go for a 15-minute break here as we going to have the Zamboni come out for this pro-style game.